Charlie Bonnick here with UCCS Athletics, here with head coach Chrissy Elder after the win against Black Hills State. First off, coach, comments on the game.
It was a great match. I think both teams fought really hard, and I'm proud of our girls to be the ones to come out on top tonight.
And going into 5 sets, dropping the second and third set, really, what did you say to your team, and what wasn't working in that second and third set?
We just made too many errors. Second and third set, we made an awful lot of errors and helped them a little bit. I give them credit. I think that they forced us into some of those errors, but we also gave them some that I wish we wouldn't have.
And speaking of errors, both teams multiple serving errors tonight.
Yeah.
Really, how does that change the momentum of the game, and how do you fix that?
Well, I think the serving errors were aggressive errors. A lot of times that's what happens when you have two good serving teams is they go back there and try to pull the other team out of system, and they make some errors doing that. So I think the serving errors on both sides were really aggressive errors. It was the hitting errors on both sides that kind of hurt both teams.
And just talking a little bit more about this game, Taylor Smith had a huge game. I already got a chance to talk to her, but in your eyes, seeing her as a freshman and getting the game-winning kill and then a couple of kills and a couple of blocks that UCCS really needed, how much did she help, and how much has the freshman really been helping?
You know, all the freshmen are doing such a great job, and Taylor Smith tonight did a phenomenal job. I think it's one of the things that I've said before and I love about our freshmen is they're fearless. We even talked to Belle at one point to serve for Lou. So she was like, yeah, coach, put me in. Like, they're just fearless. And you could see that tonight with Taylor Smith. She went in and did her job.
And just a back-and-forth game. Black Hills State, an excellent team. You know, the record really not showing who they are. How good are they? And really, what does this just say more about the RMAC and the competitiveness?
Any night, on any given night, anybody can win. And that's the scary part of the RMAC. And that's why we said earlier today that every night for us is a playoff night. We've got to keep winning in order to make the playoffs and put us in a good position too. So yeah, the RMAC's tough.
And putting in the playoff position, this was a playoff game tonight with the atmosphere, the fans, and especially this game going 5 sets. How did your team rise to the occasion?
You know, I think that it makes it easier when you have a crowd like we have tonight, with all the fans that we have tonight. It makes it a little bit easier for them to stay engaged and stay excited. When you don't have the fans that we have, it's sometimes a little boring. So, yeah, we have to give props to them. They came back after last week and were even louder tonight, so it was really cool.
And then looking at tomorrow, you're going to have South Dakota Mines. It is senior night, so is there going to be a little bit more of emotional with the seniors? And then also, what is the game plan for tomorrow?
You know, every senior night's a little emotional. The fact that we're doing ours 3 weeks early is kind of bittersweet because it'll be a little emotional, but we still have 2 weeks left to play. So it won't be as emotional as it has been in the past when it's literally the last home game.
And I know we talked about it before in the pregame, but Cassidy Bush and Morgan Evans both played excellent tonight. Cassidy Bush in double digits in kills. Morgan Evans really was focusing more on kills tonight and then got her assists also. So how much did they help tonight? And, you know, what have they really brought to this program?
You know, those two, I think that when we say the freshmen are fearless, they're learning that from those two. Those two started a journey with us 4 years ago that, I mean, we've been up and down in. And the fact that they've stuck it out and succeeded and gotten this far, I think that that's where some of the freshmen get that fearlessness from. They've learned it from them.
And then just looking at tomorrow's game against South Dakota Mines, what's going to be the biggest factor?
We got to play tough. I mean, I think it's honestly going to come down to how we do. And if we can control the ball on our side, we're going to walk out of here in good shape.
Well, there you have it. Head coach Chrissy Elder after the win against Black Hills State. Coach, good job.
Thanks, Charlie.